Hello and welcome back to Art Walks, where we take a deeper look at remarkable artworks from the National Gallery of Canada. Today, we're exploring 4 fascinating pieces that span myth, history, religion, and civilization itself. So if you're ready, let's begin today's Art Walk. First, we have this striking work by Van Everdingen, which tells the story of Europa and Zeus disguised as a white bull. What immediately stands out is the composition. Europa's gaze leads us towards the group of women on the shore. Their gazes, in turn, draw us upward to the sky, where divine figures continue the cycle, bringing us back to Europa once again. This creates a looping effect that keeps our eyes moving through the painting, making new discoveries each time we look. While the myth centers on Zeus and Europa, Van Everdingen treats them with subtlety. They blend seamlessly into the overall composition, allowing us to appreciate the exquisite detail throughout the piece, from the basket in the corner to the elaborate clothing of the onlookers. Symbolically, this abduction myth has often been linked to the founding of Europe itself, a theme that adds further weight to this masterful Baroque work. Next we have Ismen Populates the Forest of Saron with Demons by Luigi Sabatelli. Inspired by La Gerusalemme Liberata, a 16th century epic poem by Torquato Tasso, this dramatic scene portrays the sorcerer Ismen enchanting the forest to prevent crusaders from cutting timber for their siege engines. Eventually, the spell was broken and the engines were built, but in this moment, we see the height of Ismen's supernatural power. Sabatelli's skill is on full display here. The depth of detail is astonishing. The more you look, the more you see. The entire surface of the drawing is alive with movement and hidden surprises, giving the piece a near cinematic quality. Every section feels like a small story in itself, making this work endlessly fascinating to explore. Next, we have the Christ child and the infant John the Baptist with a lamb, Bernardino Luini. This painting is deeply influenced by Leonardo da Vinci, whose works Luini often emulated. The embrace between Christ and John the Baptist originates from da Vinci's compositions, but Luini introduces a key addition, the lamb. Here the lamb symbolizes Christ's eventual sacrifice, yet the children playfully embrace it, seemingly unaware of the weight of what it represents. This scene invites us to reflect on the nature of childhood. These are two of the most significant religious figures in history, yet in this moment, they are simply children at play. It reminds us that every great figure, every historical icon was once innocent and unaware of their destiny, just as we all once were. And finally, we have an allegory of civilization by Piero di Cosimo. This piece, rich with symbolism, offers a vision of civilization's progress. Some interpretations suggest that the central figure on horseback is Vulcan, the blacksmith god, bringing the knowledge of craft to humanity. Cloaked in red and mounted on a white horse, he seems to represent the very essence of enlightenment and technological advancement. One of the most intriguing elements is the presence of exotic animals, including a giraffe and various birds. Their inclusion suggests a fascination with the broader world, possibly hinting at cultural exchange and the expansion of human knowledge. For me, this painting evokes myths of Prometheus and Hermes, figures who similarly bestowed wisdom upon humankind. With its rich storytelling and allegorical depth, this work leaves much to contemplate. From ancient myths to religious figures and the birth of civilization, these four artworks offer a powerful glimpse into humanity's stories and symbols. Which stood out to you the most? Please let me know in the comments, and as always, I encourage you to visit the gallery in person. Nothing compares to seeing these works up close. If you're not in Ottawa, I encourage you to seek out galleries wherever you are. There's always something to discover. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, keep exploring and stay inspired.